Well, there's no doubt in my mind that it will come down to how they run around this circuit here at Queensland Raceway as to how many of those predictions come true, Phil.
Yeah, it's one of those things, Lance, that this is a very, very simple looking circuit, but it's also a very technical circuit. And when you have a look at the track map, it looks really, really simple. But as you can see, as we zoom down onto the start-finish straight now, this is probably one of the shortest straights on the Queensland Raceway circuit, but that very important run down into turn one can really set you up for a good run round through there. And then the most important corner on the whole raceway, turn two.
Well, Glenn Allerton on the Yamaha Racing Team R1M1 is taking us down the Swan Insurance main straight into turn number one, DID change corner. It used to have a big bump in the middle of it that riders had to avoid. Thankfully, the circuit has been slightly resurfaced and therefore reshaped. And into turn two, as you mentioned, Racetech suspension. Got to get the drive all the way down the Dunlop back straight.
Yeah, and the drive out of turn two will determine your top speed down the back straight and will also determine how late you can get on the brakes down there into turn three. This is one of the big out-braking manoeuvres or points on the circuit where out-braking manoeuvres can be achieved, and that's a really top overtaking place and a great place to spectate as well.
It's also an area where riders will take varying lines to get the drive down the first of two internal straights, Kawasaki. We're just at the end of that now, heading into Bell Helmets Corner. Two consecutive left-handers, the only two left-handers on this 3.12 kilometre layout, and then the run down Ipone's Oils straight into the final turn number 6 Honda corner.
Yeah, it's a really short run down the Ipone straight. Down into this final corner, you can see Glenn Allerton getting in sideways on the brake, squaring the line off, getting the run out onto the Swan Insurance straight to complete a lap here at Queensland Raceway.